Good Friday evening, everyone, and welcome back. Our first alert weather day continues overnight tonight through the first half of our Saturday. We're continuing to see snow overspreading the region, and wind is only going to intensify now through the overnight period and into our Saturday morning. Here's a couple of DOT snapshots showing that snow is starting to accumulate a bit more in parts of the Northern Valley. This is along Highway 5 near Langdon, so up in northeastern North Dakota. This one here along I-29 near Pembina, North Dakota. Even the interstate looking quite snowy at this time. Here's our view here in Fargo. Not seeing any accumulating snow yet, but we do have a few flakes flying. Roads are turning a little bit slick. We had a little bit of drizzle now before we saw that change over to some light snow. Most of it still right on our heels here in Fargo, but some areas seeing some bands of more moderate to briefly heavy snowfall where you see those darker blues. It's moving into Fargo here within the next hour or so. As we expected, it's been pretty slow to move in and overspread the region, but that's going to continue, as will the wind. Right now here in Fargo, our wind is out of the northwest at 13 miles per hour, but just up I-29 Grand Forks gusting to 36 miles per hour, 52 mile per hour gust right now in Jamestown. Sustained winds at 32 miles per hour, gusting 45 to 50 miles per hour in Devil's Lake and Langdon. So that's creating issues with visibility. Less than a mile visibility in Jamestown, half a mile in Grand Forks, half a mile in Langdon as well, 1 mile in Devil's Lake. As the snow continues to move through and wind picks up, visibility will only worsen. Looking at temperatures around the valley, a few more areas dropping below freezing, so that's where we're starting to see more of that snow sticking and starting to accumulate. Not accumulating yet here in Fargo. We're still at 35 degrees, so a lot of that is melting as it hits the ground. 36 in Fergus Falls and in Sisseton, right at freezing in Thief River Falls. Your first alert forecast: snow continues to move very slowly to the east and southeast through the rest of tonight and into tomorrow morning. Overnight, the winds pick up. That's when the wind will really start to intensify, gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour in more spots across the valley. That's what we're seeing right now in our westernmost counties. We're going to see more of that nudging through the valley overnight. So maybe you woken up to some gusty winds tonight. By lunchtime tomorrow, the snow is exiting to the east and southeast, tapering off in intensity, but the wind, that's going to stick around. Not quite as strong as what we're going to see overnight and early morning, but it's going to be a blustery day with highs only in the 20s, but it's going to feel colder. Looking at our wind gust planner here, by midnight, more areas gusting 40 to near 50. You can see these orange shadings, those stronger winds sliding to the east and southeast through tomorrow lunchtime. So we're not going to get a break from the wind until tomorrow night. Here's a look now at the additional snowfall potential. Still on track for 4 to 6 inches of snow in the Northern Valley as it's moving quite slowly and has more time to accumulate. Still cold on Sunday, 15 in the morning, 27 in the afternoon. A slight warm up with some breezy conditions Monday. Cold front Tuesday brings some cooler temperatures. But then, Courtney, hopefully melting the little bit of snow that we get. 30s and low 40s still expected late next week.
Good news. Thanks, Summer. Stick around after the break. A Minnesota company's fish houses have become quite the popular destination. Maybe that's not the best picture of it. We'll take you there.